Hello, how are you all? I've not done one of these for ages. I think the last one I did was, what was it, Kinvered in the Rock Houses, and that was a completely different sort of one, so I thought I would just do a bit of filming today in the house on my own. Eldest son is back at uni, youngest son back at school, and husband is working, so yeah, I just thought I'd check in with you all, say hi, and see what you're all up to. Yes, I have got a red jumper on, and look, my scruffy house trousers don't really match, but hey. I have actually just posted a photograph on Twitter, and Instagram as well, of me wearing my red jumper. I know it's sort of like red is more classed as, is it classed as Christmassy one? I don't know, but you do get shades of red in autumn in the leaves. So yeah, and actually I'm just going to show you something what I've just started doing. So I decided, oh, hello, are you going to focus? Ah, that's better. I decided, rather stupidly, to go through things in the spare bedroom and throw things out and make piles, things to be thrown out, things to go to the charity shop. So I just thought I'd show you the state of it because it is a tip and I didn't realise how much junk we had. So this is what I have already put out to get rid of, and then I'm going to take you in here. So that there isn't to be got rid of, that's our camping, the awning, camping stuff. This here I've got out, I don't know, probably stuff to get rid of. Thankfully there's nothing in the drawers. That to get rid of. That suitcase, oh, that was actually, we got that for our son when he was supposed to have gone on his brilliant trip, field trip with uni to Singapore in March, but obviously thanks to COVID it didn't happen, so we now have this gorgeous big suitcase where it's just not being used. Anyway, I shall carry on. So how many bags is it possible to actually have? All those bags were under the bed, and then in there, that's bags with my old schoolwork. I think I'm going to have to go through that, just because, hang on, I'm going to turn you around again. Yeah, I'm going to have to go through that. Oh, there we are. Because it's so, I love looking through old school books and things. So yeah, maybe I should do that with you at some point. Will you find it interesting? Don't know. So yes, as well, anyway, so we've got, look, that mattress, which we need to take to the tip. And then loads of bedding I've found up on top of cupboards. That isn't going to the tip, my husband's bike, although he never uses it, so it may as well do, because at the moment it's just sitting there and just in the way. Thankfully the spare room isn't really used, well, isn't used at the moment, because we can't have people to stay because we're now under local restrictions. Trying to make a list. Look at the naked nails, how disgusting. Trying to make a list of all the meals we could have this week. And I need some meal inspiration. So when you're watching it, if you have any suggestions for meals, please let me know. Because so far I've got doing chilli, homemade chicken pasta bake, which is gorgeous. It's on the BBC Good Food, I think. So nice, so easy peasy to make. Sausages, fish, roast dinner of course, and it has to be winner winner chicken dinner. And then I need 2 more meals, and inspiration has just gone. So if you can help me, well, it will be a bit late by the time you watch this because we'll have the meals already. But yeah, please do leave me some inspo in the description box or on Twitter or Instagram, whichever. It will help. A couple of days later now. I didn't really do much filming at all, did I, the other day? So today has just been a day, we're on Friday, by the way, and today has just been a day of cleaning. I've got the scruffy house trousers on, pink slippers, so yeah, and also I'm into scruffy hair. So yeah, just a day of cleaning, tidying. I'm still going through loads of stuff, and the things I have found That's just so funny. I found lots of school things yesterday from when I was at high school, and it was so funny to look at. And then I found the whole school photograph that was done when I was at secondary school. The year, it was in 1996. I'm not going to tell you what year I was in at school at that point, because you will be able to then work out my age, maybe. So I'll show you the photograph. Oopsie. Woo. Right, so that is the photograph, and I'll show you where I am. So I am there. Don't know if it'll focus on me, but look at that hair. I should point out at this stage it was pre-straighteners, so that was why there was the big bouffant fringe. Oh, the other things, what were the other things I found? Oh, I found, I'll have to get it and show you in a minute, but I found in my memory box, when I was at secondary school, it was when David Beckham was, you know, big in Manchester United, big player and everything, and all the girls fancied him. Yes, I was one of them. And my friend's dad worked at Manchester Airport, so he got to watch and see all the stars as they were coming through, and he got David Beckham to sign a photograph for me, and I couldn't remember where it was, and I found it in my memory box the other day. And then she also gave to me a photograph of David Beckham that her dad had taken, and it's so funny because it was when he was in the lounge room at the airport in his suit, and I think he had shoes on and no socks, and that just looks so funny, so I'll find that as well in a minute to show you. Let's go and find David Beckham on the picture. Now, let's find David Beckham in my little memory box. So here we go. I've got to the bottom of my memory box. Here is the picture, the signed picture of David Beckham. Yeah, that was the one that my friend's dad. And then this one here was one that he took of David Beckham in the lounge. Look, the smart shoes and no socks. He looks so young. I can't imagine David Beckham would do that now and wear smart shoes with no socks. Oh dear me, look at the state of that behind. That really is for the tip, I promise. It's what happens, I guess, when you're going through things. I'm still looking at it all. It's what happens, isn't it? I think when you go through stuff, it has to look a lot worse before it looks any better. So, yes, anyway, at least I've shown you David Beckham. Something else that I've just thought to show you in this memory box of mine is some autographs. So, when I was, I don't know what year it would have been. I'm not sure. Early 90s. That's not giving my age away, is it? Anyway, so there was one school summer holiday where we lived. There was an episode of Sherlock Holmes that was filmed there, and it was the whole summer, and it was when Jeremy Brett played Sherlock, and it was absolutely brilliant. It was the best summer holiday, sorry mum and dad if you're watching, that I ever had, because the set that they had to build there was just so cool, and me and my brother and a few other children that lived there were allowed to look around the sets. They actually let us look inside, and we were also allowed, it wouldn't happen nowadays, they just wouldn't allow it to happen, but because it was way back then, we were actually even allowed to sit in the trailer with Jeremy Brett and the man that played Dr. Watson, which I've just found in the autograph book. I think he was called Edward Hardwick. I think that's what it says. Yeah, so we were able to sit in there with them at lunch times, and I remember we used to sit in there, we played card games with them, and oh, that mess again, and I remember sitting and watching the horse racing with them and eating lunch. That just wouldn't happen, would it now? But anyway, I thought I would just show you these autographs. So there's the Jeremy Brett one. Literally just signed his name. Didn't put too clear. But the one from Dr. Watson or Edward Hardwick, he did. So that's his. You see it. Apologies for the husband's bike. Never actually even rides it, so maybe I should take that to the tip as well. And then there's a few others, and I can't read that one. I'm not sure who that would have been. It was obviously somebody that was in Sherlock Holmes. James Coombs. Anyone know who he is? Because I don't. James Coombs there. And then someone called David. Don't know who he was. And then another one. This one here. Lots of love from, I think it says Hallam. But I'm not sure who that would be. And then Sophia something. And then this one. Wayne Sleep. I danced with Wayne Sleep. I used to do ballet dancing. In fact, I signed it twice. So that was the ticket to dance with Wayne Sleep, and then he signed the back of my ticket as well. So yeah, I used to do ballet dancing, and the dancing school I went to, we were able to, they did a workshop with Wayne Sleep, so I got to dance with him. And I'm so pleased I found those, because I couldn't remember where the autographs were of the Wayne Sleep, well, all the Sherlock ones as well, and Wayne Sleep. But I found them, so I'm so chuffed. So it just goes to show, having an autumn clean, even though it's not normal to do an autumn clean, you'd usually do like a spring clean. It just goes to show it's worthwhile doing because of what I found. Morning, Saturday. I just thought I would do this bit now too, because I'm about to start editing the vlog, the one that you've just watched. And realised that yesterday I didn't say bye, so I'm going to do that now. I hope you've enjoyed watching it and sort of going a bit sort of like down memory lane with me with the autographs and stuff, and that terrible school photograph, which I'm sure if any of my school friends see it will be so happy I've done that. Not. So yeah, the weather's a bit naff today. So we've got to go and collect our caravan today. It's been at the caravan doctor's. But I'm not too bothered because the weather is so rubbishy. So yeah, best to get on with it. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, I will try to not leave it as long next time between this and the next one as I did between this and the last one. So yeah, until next time, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye. Mwah.